Now, quick disclaimer here, this is my first What If video, so if you enjoy it or find it interesting, please leave a like, have some patience with me as I walk through this with you guys, and I hope you like the video. We'll see you in there. Good day, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day, but have you ever wondered what would happen if Boba Fett had actually succeeded in killing Mace Windu during the animated series of the Clone Wars? Well, I thought the same. And if you haven't thought the same, well then let me help you and dive into this. Okay, so let's say that Boba actually did succeed and that this scenario didn't happen right here.
No rest for the weary. Put these inside my quarters, would you?
Yes, sir. If Anakin had never asked for Mace's presence, or if Windu had actually ignored Anakin's request, then he would have stepped into his room, setting off the trap that Boba had set for him. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mace Windu would never fall for a trap like that. But in this case, with Mace being worn out like he had told the clone, he heads into his room and sets off the trap. With the death of Mace Windu, Anakin would have felt responsible for what has happened while on his watch. This would lead Anakin to chase down Boba, much like what he and Windu did in the episode that followed this one. Except instead of Anakin and Windu getting trapped in the burning ship from chasing Boba, Anakin would spend his time chasing him down. Anakin would do this despite the admonitions of the Council, his master, and his friend Obi-Wan. Anakin would chase him down to the far reaches of the galaxy for the space of many months. The anger and irritation of not getting Boba Fett would drive him mad, thinking about how he could have sensed what would have happened if he had only been stronger. Now, this is where the scenario can go one of two ways. Anakin can catch up to Boba, capture him, and in that moment, and where Anakin is about to take Boba's life for what he did to Mace Windu, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and Padme's voices could pop into his head telling him to stop. Now here's where the split takes place. In the first, he gives way to his conscience and takes Boba to the Jedi Council and the Senate to be tried for what he has done. He gives way to the light side and continues on the path of the light. In the second version, and the one I want to focus on today, he doesn't even give heed to the voices of his loved ones because of the anger he feels for Boba, and out of that anger, kills him. With Anakin killing Boba out of cold blood, this sparks his descent much faster to the dark side. This gives Anakin a glimpse of the power that he has longed for. He does all he can to search for and find this power. His visions of Padme dying slowly turn to visions of a master that can give him what he is looking for. Suddenly he remembers the talks that he would have with Palpatine, and about how he had killed the Tuskens.
I shouldn't have done that. It's not the Jedi way.
It is only natural. He cut off your arm, and you wanted revenge. It wasn't the first time, Anakin. Remember what you told me about your mother and the Sand People?
This memory leads Anakin to trust Palpatine and tell him about what he has done and the power that he felt. He confronts Palpatine and tells him that he wants to feel this power again so that he can stop what happened with Mace Windu from ever happening to any of his other loved ones. Now, in this moment, you might be thinking, well, Anakin didn't really feel any love or sort of, connection to Mace Windu, but in reality, Anakin has a sense of duty and a sense of responsibility and pride. So with what happened to Mace on his ship, he does feel responsible. So this is one of the main reasons he seeks out Palpatine, to get this power to stop things from happening like that. And Palpatine realizes that this is his chance to tell Anakin about how he is Darth Sidious and that he's the one that can give him this power. This causes Anakin to be seduced by the dark side and he becomes Darth Vader. Now, the rest of the story we know about, except there are a few changes. Anakin never tells Mace that Palpatine is a Sith.
I've just learned a terrible truth. I think Chancellor Palpatine is a Sith Lord.
A Sith Lord?
Yes, the one we've been looking for.
How do you know this?
He knows the ways of the Force. He's been trained to use the dark side.
Windu also doesn't confront Palpatine, fighting him and ultimately getting thrown out of the window to certain death. Anakin still does go through with Order 66. He goes to Mustafar, fights Obi-Wan, gets dismembered in the process, yells "I hate you," and Padme ultimately dies, giving birth to their children. Now I could keep going on, but as we see that if Boba actually killed Mace in the Clone Wars, causing Anakin to hunt him down and not listening to his loved ones, please, then he would have still started down the path to the dark side. I hope that you all actually enjoyed this what if video. I enjoyed making it for you. There was a lot of things that I thought, could happen, so please comment and like the video if you actually did like it or found it interesting. Also, let me know what if videos you want me to make in the future. Also, let me know if you want me to make the other version where he goes down the light side. But until we meet again, remember, the Force will be with you, always.